You're listening to the New York Sports Show, the #1 all New York sports podcast. Hosted by Dominic Konareski.
Hello and welcome to the New York Sports Show, your #1 all New York sport podcast covering the Camping Wood SRX series. I'm your host, Dominic Konareski. The SRX series makes its way down to Knoxville for tonight's race. This is at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and oh boy, what a race this will be. The first time the SRX series will be on dirt after having its inaugural race just a week ago at the historic Stafford Motor Speedway. We saw a local favorite and a ringer driver, Doug Kobe, take down the win, and he actually ended up signing a one-race contract, at least with GMS Racing. That was announced yesterday, so big congratulations to him. Now, going into this race, we have three ringers, those being Scott Bloomquist, Haley Deegan, who's most known for racing on dirt, and then you have local favorite Brian Brown. And oh boy, will this truly be an amazing race. I don't think it's really going to show, though, who are the standout drivers in this series due to the fact that we were just racing nowhere close to dirt 1 week ago, now we're racing on dirt. I feel like next race will really show who are the standout drivers. But overall, though, this is going to be a very, very competitive race. There's 2 heat races, each heat race being a total of 12 minutes long. And let me remind you, folks, if there is a caution on these heat races, the clock keeps on ticking. And I absolutely love that. It kind of gives a short endurance feel to the series. And I think that's very, very neat. And then it's followed up by a 50-lap feature. And just a reminder, drivers could earn points in both the heat races and features. Now, the fact that this is a dirt track just changes up the whole game. A lot of these drivers in the SRX series never went anywhere near a dirt track in their life. So I feel like we're going to see a few drivers going around, spinning out, a lot of drivers beating and banging. I don't think it's going to be a freight train like we saw a week ago at Stafford in the feature or heat races, because overall it produced kind of boring race, and there was some exciting parts, but really, though, it was just boring. But it makes you wonder, though. Biggest dirt driver, I feel like, experience-wise, is Tony Stewart, who's in the SRX series, one of the founders of the SRX series. And let me remind you, he's also one of the most aggressive drivers to ever be in the racing world, at least in my lifetime and probably yours. Okay, so you have a very experienced dirt driver going in to a race. It's going to be a fun one watching him race, folks. And with that said, my pick for today's race is Tony Stewart. Long shot is Scott Bloomquist. I feel like he's going to get a nice top 5, though. I think the biggest thing I don't like, though, about this race is that we don't see the Biff. You know, I'm going to miss Greg Biff, for he just put on a truly dominating one. Ended up getting a nice podium finish last week, but overall he's a winger. Hopefully, though, in the future, though, he is able to get a full-time wide. I think that would be absolutely awesome. Comment down below who you guys think will win. I will be recapping this race once it's all over. I'm Dominic Konareski, the New York Sports Show, and NYSS RaceDay.com, and I'm signing out. Peace.